Hi and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. Today we're going to make this burger here. What you can do, I mean I've been messing around with this for quite a while, and this is ultimately what I came up with. Yeah, so you can do whatever you pretty much damn well like with this. Had a little bit of lighting at the back there. The plane I just put in a metallic, so the reflection that was just created out of a cube. But yeah, but this is what we're going to be making today. So let's crack on. Don't forget, if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. It all helps. So first of all, let's start off with a cylinder. We're just going to crank down the thickness. This is going to be the burger, or whatever you call it. So yeah, you can have it as thick as you like. Next thing we're going to do is give it a little bit of a subdivision. Go into edit. I'm going to make a couple of loop cuts around the center here, like so. And then the top face, so we'll hit number 3. We're just going to delete the faces, and the same with the bottom, delete the faces. And then we're going to hit number 1, grab all these vertices, and E and scale on into the center like so, and do the same for the bottom. ES, scale on in to the bottom. What we're going to do now is select all these edges around the edge. No, we're not. We're going to Control R and do say 10 loop cuts, and then we're going to do the same with the bottom there. Control R, say 10 loop cuts. If you want to know how many loop cuts you're doing, it's down here at the bottom there. Number of cuts, 10. And we're good to go there. We're just going to smooth shade. So it's going to be our burger. We are now going to add a displacement modifier with a new texture. Come down to the bottom here to the texture, and change it to clouds, like so. Tab out to object mode so you can see what's going on. And then if we go back up here to the modifiers and just crank this down to 0.02, crank it down to however you feel a burger should look like. So 0.2, say 0.1. I'm going with 0.1. It's not too bad. I mean, maybe it just needs a little bit of jiggery pokery. What I did then was in object mode, hit Control A and then reset all transforms, and then you can just 0.1, 0.125, 0.125. Okay, I'm going with that. I'm quite happy with that. So next thing, what we need to do now is add the material. The material is where it's at. Okay, so we're going to go into here, drop that in there. Let's just pull that over so it gives us a little bit more room. Oh, I suppose we could go into shading if you like. It's up to you. You can either do it in shading or split screen and modeling. Right, so first of all, we're going to add texture coordinates, TEX, texture coordinate. And next we're going to add mapping. And then we're going to pull in object to vector Next we want free noise textures. So do a shift, oops, let me just file and save as before it crashes on me. And then just save it in there. Worst thing is we don't want it to crash while we're halfway through, and that's happened many a time. Right, so yeah, so the next thing is the noise. So we need 3 of those, so we want 1, we can just shift D to duplicate 3 of those, and then we're going from vector to vector on all 3, okay? Blah, blah, blah. Next thing is 3 lots of color ramp. Ramp. Okay, and then shift D and shift D. And then we want to go from color into there on all 3. Next thing, we'll just move these out of the way. Now we need to take this color into base color. You can see already we're starting to get like dark patches, shading and that. And then we need to add in a couple of mix RGB, shift D, and then we want color into color, color into color, color, and then this one we want it to go into displacement. Okay, there we go. So we're getting there. What we need to do now is bring these on over. So we need to change this to like a darker brown, like maybe that. And then this one we need to change into a light brown, like maybe that. And then these ones just need to bring it on over. And then this one we just need to bring it on over here. Okay. Right, we've got the object into vector. Then we've got the noise texture. We just need to ramp up the scale. As you can see here, you can see all the movement. And just sort of mess about with it really until you're quite happy with what's going on. Let me just see. Let's make the burger a little bit more burnt. And then just crank this one up a bit. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that, I think. So let's just go back into our layout, and then if you're happy with your burger, we will carry on. Just going to bring that across. So the next thing we need to do is maybe we could do the cheese on the top, which is like really going to be simple because basically it is a plane. Let's just crank that up. There we go. And then we need to change this. We need to add a cloth. This we need to add a collision. So now we need to take this, and then I'm just going to add in, say, 30 loop cuts, and then 30 loop cuts here. Bada bing, bada boom. Come out of that, go into play, and there's our cheese. So I'm happy with that. So we're just going to apply. Then we're going to add a, what are we adding? We are adding a solidify, maybe, yeah, 0.02. I've gone in that there. And we can just apply that. And a cheesy texture, cheesy material, yellow, or maybe an orange yellow, maybe. Maybe chuck up the roughness, maybe bring the roughness down, because cheese will have a glistening around the edges, just on the corners there. You can see as we crank it up and down. And so that's the cheese done. Right. I think that's it for now. On the next video we will do the rolls, the top and bottom part of the roll. So if you like the video so far, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. So that's where we are at the moment. In the next video we will do the rolls and lighting and yeah, the scene. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Ta-da for now.